edition of the Q&A with S.Chablis. And this week we've got two questions. The first one is from Morgan, who's actually got questions about old vines and is wondering what that means, and does that mean that the wines are going to be better? Morgan, old vines is actually something quite weird. There is no text, there is no rule, no regulation as to what an old vine is. So you will never know if only old vines is written on the label, if those vines are 10, 20, 25, 30, 80, 100 years old. To make it simple, imagine tomorrow you're going to buy some land and you're going to plant some vines. After, let's say 5 years for the sake of argument, you're making wine, there's nothing forbidding you from calling that old vines, but ethics or peer pressure. Now, winemakers, wine brewers actually are very reasonable as to what they call old vine. So it's going to be 20, 30, 40 and up. A vine, when it's getting 20, 25 years old, has grown its root system, and most of the time you're going to see that the yield is going to start to go down. So the concentration is going to go up. So can you expect a better wine? No, because better is really, again, for you to decide. Can you expect a different wine? Yes, of course. Something probably a bit bigger, something probably denser, something a bit more deep. But then again, that's for you to decide if you like that or not. But again, all vines, no rules, no regulations. Another question from Stefan. If you would like to start tasting wine, where would you start? Well, Stefan, tasting is all about feelings. And feelings are linked to memory. So to start building your map about aromas, about flavors, the only way I know of is tasting and tasting and tasting again. Of course you can go to clubs, of course you can go to schools, and they're going to give you techniques, which is amazing, but that's going to cost you something. If you just think about what you're tasting, you're going to grow this kind of internal map about all those flavors and aromas. So that means going to the mountain and taking big breaths, going to the seaside, going everywhere, an old house, smelling books, and when you're eating something, starting to try to cut down all the things you're feeling. So maybe starting with easy, bitter, acidic, sugary, salty, and then going further down, fruity, and then in fruity, is it more citrus, is it more apples, is it more pear, or is it pears that have aged a bit, or is it pear jam, or is it something else? And that's really the way you're going to build that vocabulary, I would say, or that memory about flavors and aromas, and that's how you're going to become a good taster. Now, is it important to go that deep in tasting? You know me, obviously it's not. The first and most important thing about tasting is knowing if you like something or not. It's not about discovering if it's pear and the type of pear and where it has been grown and who is the pear grower. So again, keep wine tasting a pleasure, and if you want to go further, you can always do that. I really hope that answers your questions. We're going to see each other next week. Till then, bye bye.